If you reach into your pocket, you will probably feel a rectangular object with a screen on it. That's right, your cell phone. According to CTIA Wireless Foundation, 56% of kids ages 8 to 12 have a cell phone in the US, and 88% of teens 13 to 17 have a cell phone. You're probably wondering, why am I telling you this? Well, today I'm going to tell you all the negative effects cell phones have on teenagers. The three main reasons are addiction, cyberbullying, and body image problems. I personally struggle with being addicted to my phone, and it's kind of embarrassing to admit, but it's the truth. I often have the urge to pull it out during class or whenever I have a spare moment. Even when I've checked my social media, I keep refreshing the page to see if there's anything new. But like me, many other people struggle from the same problem. According to King University, 50% of teens admitted to being addicted to their phones. That's a pretty high percentage considering the fact most people who have some sort of addiction aren't willing to admit it. According to a study done by Children's Health, 78% of teens check their phones at least hourly, and many teens can't go a day without it. This has a negative effect because, like any other addiction, it can start to take over parts of your life, like being on it when you're with your family, at school, or at work. Cyberbullying is also a huge problem. Cell phones affect teens negatively. I'm sure most of you also have been affected by some sort of bullying online. Cyberbullying is more common than face-to-face bullying. According to the National Crime Prevention, 81% of young people think bullying is easier to do online. Many kids are too scared to say something to your face, but it is easier for them to hide behind a screen. Cyberbullying can be very detrimental to teens' well-being. According to a study done by cyberbullying research, teens that have been cyberbullying struggle from low self-esteem, anxiety, and they have high rates of absence from school. Many teens feel like they can't get away from it because they always have their cell phone on them. Cyberbullying is not something to be taken lightly and is one of the huge negative effects cell phones have on teens. The last reason cell phones can affect teens in a negative way is body image problems. I'm sure most of the time you go on your social media apps, you see countless pictures of men and women in bikinis with their perfect abs and chiseled bodies. Well, for many young people, this can really affect the way one sees their own body. People have tricks to posting by using Photoshop or a certain pose to make their body look better than it normally would. According to statistics done by the American Society, 5% of women naturally pose for a photo to post. That is a pretty low percentage. An article conducted by the University of Halifax had a study done that the greater time young women spend on social media, the likeliness they developed negative body image perception or an eating disorder. In conclusion, I hope you can see all the negative effects we can experience from social media. It is good to be aware of these things, and we can mindfully make changes to use our phones in a positive way instead of a negative. Thank you.